So when we're correcting a foot, we want to think of it like a clock. And so right here, you could imagine the foot is pointing to 3 o'clock on a clock. And we want to follow that clock type motion. So our first goal is to bring the foot down into the 6 o'clock motion. And you can see how he kind of fired, and I let him fire. Then I waited for him to relax and just took up the slack. So there he gets very easily to the 6 o'clock position. And then so on our derotation, where we're trying to kind of reduce the talus right there with that finger, and we're supporting the whole foot, we don't want to just push the toes over. We want to support the whole foot. So my thumb's way over here by the crease. As we're turning the foot, we're going to try to go past 6, and my first goal is 7 o'clock. Can I get him to just past 6 over to 7 o'clock? And you can see he tolerates that, still sleeping. And you can tell I'm giving him a good stretch because you can see how the skin is blanched over here with the stretch. So we know oftentimes with the young babies, you can kind of know how much stretch you're getting when you see the blanch of the skin. And if he were to struggle with me a little bit, I would just back up a little bit, wait for him to stop firing his muscles. And then as he relaxes, I would take up the slack and go back into the position. And what you'll tend to find is the foot will keep giving it to you as the talus reduces. Again, we don't want to go from this position straight up. We would need to be able to turn the foot all the way over to the 9 o'clock position. And at the 9 o'clock position, that's oftentimes when you need the little heel cord lengthening on the stiffer feet to then get the foot up, almost up to the shin. And that's normal for what you're doing with a little baby. Their feet should be that flexible. Sometimes with the flexible feet, you can get it up there with Ponseti casting or exercises and not need the heel cord lengthening, but those are going to be your more mild feet.